So how can you get better audio in your videos? In this video, I share 5 free tips as well as some budget hacks coming up. Hey, what's up guys? Sean here from Think Media TV, helping you go further, faster in media. And on this channel, we do tech gear reviews, video gear reviews, and also audio tip videos just like this one. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. And hey, at any point during the video, check out all of the various gear and tips that I share in the YouTube description below. Let's jump into the video. Sebastian asks, Sean, do you have any tips on sound recording, like the echo in the room and how to avoid them? Love your channel and all the advice you give. Thanks so much for the question, Sebastian. Okay, so my first tip is to shoot in a quiet place with good acoustics. And what I mean is you want to avoid like very echoey rooms if possible. And you can even do some things to dampen the sound in a room. So right now we're actually in a bedroom that we've turned into a home office, and it's not too bad here. There isn't a ton of like sound treatment or anything, but the room is not very large. There's carpet on the floor, and we're just using a shotgun mic right here on a Canon 70D. And so you can hear what the audio sounds like in this room. However, let's go out to the loft and see what that sounds like. Okay, so now you can hear the exact same microphone, but we are basically in a super echoey loft. And I do shoot a lot of videos out here, but you can tell the difference between these two audios, right? So definitely consider the acoustics of the room and trying to find a room that has as good acoustics as possible that can dampen the sound. Tip number 2 is to actually work on your vocal projection. And so I've been doing video for a lot of years and I've interviewed a lot of people. And one of the things I noticed was that even the best microphone can't make up for some people if they talk too quiet and they're too faint. And so one way to really boost your audio is to boost the volume of your voice. And so that's something to work on. Work on really speaking from your diaphragm. And I don't know much, but it's study like what you would learn if you would, go to drama class or something like that. They teach you to really throw your voice. That's gonna make every mic or even onboard mic of a camera sound better. Tip number 3 is to do voiceovers with the camera or phone that you already have. So you still don't have to spend any money. And what you could do is, let's say you were doing a travel vlog or something and the audio in the vlog overall was not very good. What you can do is actually use the onboard microphone of, say, any camera and speak directly into it at a very close distance, and you can get some great audio. The same would be true for your phone. If you do have a decent smartphone, you can speak very close to it and create a high quality voiceover without investing any extra money in a different microphone. So for example, all you'd have to do is just grab your point and shoot camera or a phone that's just like this and start recording, and then just use the onboard mic and speak pretty close. So you might narrate your vlog, talk about how you started in New York, traveled to Chicago, it was a very rainy day, and you're gonna get that voiceover quality audio by just taking advantage of the free mic that you already have right on your camera. And another example that's probably even better than your camera's onboard mic would be just using your phone. Now this is an iPhone, I'm just using the voice memos. And so you could, again, narrate your video just like this. You could talk over a tech review, describe everything you're doing, whatever it is, and you're just gonna be using your, the onboard mic right on your iPhone or smartphone. Now, if you want to level up your audio a little bit more and invest, then tip number 4 would be to get a solid USB microphone. And something like the Blue Snowball is a great solution. These come in at $50 here in the US, and they can sound really, really good. And all you need to do to maybe record that separate voiceover is you could download a free software program like Audacity. You could use GarageBand. I'm using Adobe Audition. And let's check out how this audio sounds. So right now you are hearing the audio off of the Blue Snowball microphone. And so what you can do is you could download like a free software like Audacity, and we'll link up to that in the description below. Or you could use something like, I'm using Adobe Audition here, or even GarageBand. and then record while you're shooting your video just like this. And then you could just sync up that audio with whatever camera that you're using in your editing software. And so we'll link up some resources on how to do that. But Final Cut these days makes it pretty easy. So does Premiere. Or you can just clap at the beginning of your video and then just take the audio file from your USB mic and then put that, synced up with the video file from your camera. And then tip number 5 for getting better audio is use an external microphone that plugs into your camera. Now, unfortunately, to do this, you need a mic input in your camera, but if you have one, there is a couple great solutions for that. You could use a shotgun mic like this Rode here. The Rode that you're hearing is the Rode Pro mic, but this also doesn't have to break the bank. And so one of my favorite budget mic solutions is this Boya lavalier mic. And I'll link this up. I think it's the BY-M1 microphone. And check out how this mic sounds plugged into the Canon 70D that we're shooting on. So right now you're hearing the Boya microphone, which really kind of proves that getting better audio in your videos doesn't have to break the bank. And so what's also cool about this microphone is it plugs into smartphones as well as DSLRs or any camera that has a microphone input with a little switch on it. And so that way you can go into camera mode or smartphone mode. So maybe you're shooting your YouTube videos on your smartphone, you could use a mic like this Boya as well. And so just for kind of frame of reference and comparison, right now you're hearing the onboard mic of the Canon 70D. And then here is the Boya again. Again, you get a great improvement for a budget microphone. But of course, the $250 Rode microphone that we normally use is gonna sound better than this. And so we can cut to that right now. And now we are back to the Rode microphone. Question of the day. What are your tips for getting better audio in videos? And what microphone do you use for your videos? Let me know in the comments section below. And remember that some of the best tips and feedback come from you, the Think Media TV community. So definitely connect with everybody in the comments section. So thanks so much for checking out this video. Can you hit the like button if this video was helpful? Subscribe for more videos just like this. And if you haven't downloaded the Think Media TV Video Gear Buyer's Guide, it's a guide of all the best cameras, lighting, microphones that I recommend and that we use ourselves. So you can check that out, link in the description below, as well as on the YouTube card. Until next time, Think Media TV is helping you go further, faster in media. Keep crushing it, and we will talk soon.